I study you. And the regular language means I really don't care what his position is based upon his political motives.
Tell everybody how much you love A10 News Media Group.
A10 News Media Group. I love them because they got the message to sports Negro up in California for burning them jockeys from under the bridge and sending them to Flint because nobody recognizes the dark man no more. They rather to burn them out and talk about NRA, Negro raggedy ass, and you ain't getting no.
Yes, I had a cocktail.
Good morning, family. Good morning, everybody in the chat. Good morning, K6, Jessica Stewart, Salty Chef, Renee Jackson, Megan Swanson, Shari Barnes, Sean J, Trav, Nancy Adams, Meat Freaks Barbecue. Good morning, family, as y'all can tell. Oh, I just see Satan might have just tried to pop in. I'm trying to see device. We're still waiting on Wednesday. I don't know how you can be late when you're doing it from the crib. Little Mama from Maryville, Indiana, Fast Eddie, Melissa Zabriskie, Tia Harris, Avis, Carolyn Hendricks, Ronald, good morning. One of them little soft throat, wicked throats down at that city council got me. I might have caught a little cold. Nah, don't try to snatch it down now. That's all I said. He lined at Elbert.
Why you put me up here already?
Because this show goes on at 9. He lined at Elbert. Donnell Meredith, Sheikah Jordan family was popping.
Where are the people at?
Deborah Overman Luna. Just close your eyes. Just close your eyes. They there. Yvette E. Bailey, the Boost customer, Ronald Brooks, Eleanor Grover Wickard, Elizabeth Finney. Good morning. You smell like your breath hot over there.
I brush my teeth.
Patrice Moore, good morning. Sandra, Sarah, Michelle, good morning. Gutter Black, the rest side, good morning. They said you missed the classic last night when you left from council.
When I left?
Becky B. Ronald Brooks said Judy should be suspended. Now, hold up. I did look over in Flint Politics Reboot. You know, I don't all that advertising to what Flint Politics and this A10. I might just put my screen up.
What you talking about?
I don't like the heading.
Where? In Reboot?
No, I don't like to join. What you doing soliciting? We don't solicit on 810. Jaja Boy, good morning. Linda Flowers, good morning. Michael Cooley, if I didn't say it, if I said it twice, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Well, I did look over in Flint Politics. They said Judy broke quorum last night.
Flint Politics Reboot.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get it right.
KC, Mary Davis, Evangelist, Linda Green Leonard. Good morning.
Evangelist, amen. I mean, you thought we was going to stop clowning because I'm out.
My good brother, Bishop T. Priestley Fowler from the west side. I mean, Compton, California. I know somebody down there was all the way they was just hacking last night. I knew something was going on.
Something was wrong down there. Something was wrong.
They was just throwing COVID around down there. The way Ken was hacking, didn't wash his hands enough.
Scratching and picking. Oh, I seen that for myself last night. I didn't like that. That was too much.
That's why I wouldn't shake his hand or take a paper from him if he gave him out. He was sweating like a hog down there, and it was actually warm up in there.
Listen.
John Hobson, good morning.
Attorney Kim is a fool. Where is that? There go my girl. There go my girl. I sat with First Lady Michelle Pfeiffer last night. We had a ball.
More like
we had a ball.
More like throwing scabs out there in the crowd. That's what
It
we
was like,
doing.
he's picking at the back of his head. And I was like, yep, he surely is, and flicking them bitches. The flick of the wrist, the flick of the wrist. Ain't that what in the song? The flick of the wrist, the flick of the wrist. And them wrists was flicking down there like.
The views of Winters Hall are not those of 810 News Media Group family. I'm gonna throw the disclaimer because I don't know what track she taking because the weather is bad.
The flick of the wrist, the flick of the wrist.
The weather is bad, as you see. The ship is grounded. Good morning, Justin Alice.
We can't even get off the ground in the plane. What you talking about?
I said the plane is grounded because of the weather.
Yeah. You see how dedicated we are to y'all.
Isaiah Thomas, good morning.
I walked all the way in the next room for y'all.
Kathleen King, good morning. Oh, that's what I did find out. You do have to be in your seat. OG Wig, good morning. Yes, you do. Last night they said you got to be in your seat.
That's because they was ready to go home. Because last week, Mickey, we was there. And Judy was walking around somewhere. I'm in the building. I'm in the building.
And I got to say shout out to my good brother, Bilal. He done tapped in.
Hi, Bilal. How you doing? And some few housekeeping tips. Shout out to 810 News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world, Mickey Jordan. I want to send condolences and sympathy out to the Jared family. I just learned yesterday from A.T. Bev that Papa Effie's baby boy, Papa Jared, his brother Jim Jared passed away.
Send condolences out.
Yeah, condolences to that family and the children, Keith, Carrie, Marissa. So, and any others that I don't know about.
Let me shine.
Oh.
Okay, let me see. Derek Smart, good morning. Lanita Murray, Marion, good morning. Philip Lee, Rich Gallagher, good morning, family. Thanks for bumping in. We got people on the YouTube side and the Facebook
okay.
side.
I got to keep flipping back and forth today because I can't see, I can't see both because I'm not in the studio. It's an ice storm out there. It's a snowstorm out there. And the kids didn't have no school. I was sleeping good, y'all. And Mickey was calling me like, you up yet? And I'm like, 10 more minutes, 5 more minutes, 4 more minutes. Y'all still do that? Or is that just me? I'm just saying. That's what I do.
Dipshit. I called you once. I called once. Don't do that.
I was streaming. I thought you called more than once. How come you didn't stream like you did the last time where I could see everything, where you could give me access? You don't want to give me no more access?
You're done. I told y'all when I left y'all in control, y'all acted complete asses.
Forever.
And you did it once with Clack.
That was Clack.
That's why I'm not cool with AC Dumas now because of that. I was all right with some of these people. Ricky and Bobby, good morning.
Ricky, Bobby, Ronnie, and Mike, good morning.
Tara, Lawrence Allen. Tara says she's checking in from Arkansas. That's what we talk about. Let me put you say you can't see the YouTube side?
No.
There you go. There you go, right there.
Hi. The baddest morning show. That's right. Because I'm the baddest.
Couple people mad about it though, but hey, they say, if you ain't got haters, you ain't got nobody watching you.
There you go. I'm still trying to.
Oh, how you doing? Good morning, brother Clack. I see it.
There go Clack. How you doing, brother Clack?
Hello. And Derek Smart put it in and said, R.I.P. to Dexter King.
Yes. Rest in peace to Dexter King, even though Flint didn't represent the King family well last night, but we'll get into that.
And William Brooks, Tennessee, also checking in. We love it when the family from the South come tap in with the 810. You know how it is.
Them down South people, they love strong and they love hard. You heard me? Where my boy from the NOLA? He ain't on here yet.
And you see Tara, you see what she said, let them be mad, but that echo chamber is echoing.
Oh, let them echo over there because they're sad.
And did you okay, what's up, Arthur Woodson?
What's up, Arthur Woodson? We shout out to Arthur Woodson for fighting a bloodstained battle, keeping on the trail, last night because 18 had to check up out of there because we had to do this show this morning. But Art stayed in the great fight. And we sent all our people over there to Art, and Art got a little pissed off. They kept saying hi, went to sent me 18 this, 18 that. But you know what? We kept Art alive because I think Art was about to fade on out when we left. But the chat, he sees how amazing that the chat is. So yeah, the chat kept me going. Usually Mickey tapes and I take notes. So yesterday we was on the buddy system. I said, I'm gonna tape special affairs and then you tape city council. Because I like that. I like the new little camera right now. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we never got out of special affairs. We was
and we was already at one warning.
who
The person I brought got a warning, so I knew we weren't gonna make it to council. So I just said, you know what? Let me just go ahead and just call it a night.
But
it was already one strike down.
She was just itching to give somebody a warning because he was acting a fool the whole night, and he wasn't acting a fool. Let me change that. He was expressing his opinion,
and I wasn't nowhere around this stuff.
You wasn't nowhere around, but what I'm saying is that Candace never gave him a warning or anything like that. But she was just itching to give somebody a warning, and it just happened to be on the person that you came with.
So I knew one more outburst, I was going to be doing it. Well, I wasn't going to be doing the duck walk.
Something happened.
And we ain't had met. Oh, Lord. A horn just blew. Is that the horn of the end of the world? I had to mute it. I knew somebody was up there sick. Knew it was. Kim, the way they would study hacking, running to the back of the chambers, just flew out. Throwing intense cold out.
And Nicole said she got two. You did get two warnings. Oh, Lord. So yesterday, let's start from when I parked the car. That's when the action started. As soon as I parked the damn car, we had action. I parked the car, and as soon as I got out the car, Mr. Joe King was there. He was waiting for me. Me and Mr. Joe King, we walked in together. And when we made it into the lobby, I looked over there at the front desk, and I still seen where they had all of them pure water filters up there, okay? So I'm just confirming what I told y'all yesterday. The water still is messed up in Flint, Michigan, okay? Because they still giving out pure water filters, the one in the purple box. They right up there, PUR. So I ain't lying. They right there as soon as you go into City Hall if anybody need to replace their filter. So me and Mr. Joe King was standing there, and we was waiting on the elevators to come up. So it was coming up from the garage, so it could have been anybody on there. So when the doors open, I see the little bitty cop with the bulletproof vest on. And then I heard a voice descending from the other side of the elevator that said, "Hey, Mr. King, come on and get on in here." That was Liddell. But when she seen me, that smile turned into a frown. But I wasn't scared because the police was on there. Even though he was a little bitty man, I figured she could take the police, me and Mr. King, but we only had to go up one floor, so I was okay. So after we got off of there, and, we was walking inside to the council chambers, and I was setting everything up. Mr. Peachy, the you people man, he was sitting down on the end of the row where I was setting up my stuff. Art was sitting in the front row. All of a sudden, Kermit, my dog, he walks in. He's back, full health, dressed in all black with the cap ready to toss. He comes in, unbeknownst to anybody, and goes and sit closer to Mr. Peachy. I said, Kermit, come back. Because if Mr. Peachy would have got up there with that same shit this week, it wouldn't have worked out well for him. So I had to bring Kermit back down closer to the A10 side. And so Kermit didn't really understand at first what was going on until I told him, that's that man. He was like, But shout out to Kermit Lyons. I'm glad he feeling better. And Kermit also stayed fighting a bloodstained battle with Art after we left too. Mickey.
Well, at this part of the show, since we just left the shade throwing, you didn't even know that was Joe King behind you. I had to tell you, say, hey, that's my man to run Ethics and Accountability Board.
Because I prayed for tunnel vision in 2024. I look ahead. I don't look behind me.
Well, Ronald Brooks, this is a question from the YouTube side of the game. You know.
Oh, happy belated birthday, Minister Harold Timberlake.
Oh yeah, happy belated birthday, good brother. They suspended Mays for the shit they are doing now. They are worse than him. Why is this man suspended? Well, I'm going to tell you why this man suspended. It's like them paying the parliamentarian to come through that Liddell met with, that she took the lead on, that usually that the clerk do, but now she's the clerk. She want to be like Clyde. She want to have more than 2 or 3 jobs.
And let me tell you, answering a question, Liddell won't do. Kermit got up there and asked her. He said, I only got one thing that I want to say during public comments. What did you mean when you said you was cleaning house? And he stood there and he looked at her. And then I kept trying to put the camera on Kermit, but every time I was refocusing, Kermit kept raising his hand like, hello, no, hello, don't forget about me. They ignored Kermit to the fullest. Because he wanted to know, what do you mean about cleaning house?
Well, the people in the chat, seriously, this is the YouTube side. You know,
okay.
Somebody said you had the 7. You just blew one of the 7 horns, so the world is ending a little quicker. But go ahead. They want you to hit the infamous, the man himself, Joe King.
Hello, how you doing, mijo? We're going to concert. We're going to concert today. We're going to have a good concert meeting. Hopefully they bring the maid back. The last syllable is gone from all of his vocabulary. It's concert. May. Yeah, how you doing, Miss Dr. Louis? Good to see y'all here this morning. We're going to have a good morning bump in the morning. And I'll let you know a little later when the ethic and the accountability board going to be.
Oh, you'll never be invited back. It's going to go down. Oh my goodness! I guess I'll say this.
He said he hollered because he know we grew up with Mr. King. He can't be mad at me. He already know I've been a fool my whole damn life. I asked him yesterday. He already know.
He said he ain't mad at you. Yeah, I've been running into the. Well, you know what? He ain't seen me, but I've been seeing him. Cause I told you, man, Trevor's leaving the studio. I'm like, damn. He probably, now that I'm saying, he probably remember it. We was all in the hallway. I laughed. I didn't say nothing.
But he did tell me. He did tell me. I'm on. I think about your mama and your dad.
Oh, he threw that out there, huh?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get by and see him. I was like, oh, okay.
You know what that is, don't you?
Yep.
You gonna tell on your ass. That's what that means. You know, your daughter just is on that. What are you gonna say? That yeah, because
on that computer.
Right.
And she be talking about us, you know.
Yeah, because you know the old people go when they come, they're gonna say your daughter. They ain't gonna say your name.
Your daughter. That he still call me by my maiden name. That Marsha girl. Marsha. That Marsha girl on there on that computer screen talking about me. She know we was first called Christians. And y'all. We all went to church together, y'all.
Nah, that's the coldest. Like, why she going at me? You know, they never tell them.
I got nothing but love for Mr. King.
But I'm saying, you know, when they go to tell on you, they don't never say what they did. They just, I don't know what's going on. How you doing, Miss Christine Brown? You know, they ain't gonna never say. They gonna go and say like I've been doing everything right, man.
I don't know what I did wrong. I didn't live the long life.
Yeah, they gonna bring that in. We came up here.
best. You know, I done made it through the cotton field. I done made
Right.
it through the civil rights Jim Crow.
Oh no, this the best one. When they used to walk 5 miles together to
Yeah.
General Motors before they
Yeah.
had their car. You know, we used to
Remember
walk.
Nasha? You know,
Yeah.
we talked about the people. I kept him away from politics when we was walking up there. We was talking about all the people that done died already this year.
Right. You better.
This year.
But in his mind, he like this child and set up here think I don't know she be talking about me. That's what he's saying. So don't get it twisted. Believe me, when he get called down to that mayor office, I'm telling you, a lot of them is talking to the mayor, man, because a lot of them has stepped in some, as my good buddy Reverend Thrillkill would say, I done stepped in some boo-boo.
I didn't get no pen. I can't get up because I swear I'm dressed like the weatherman. I can't get up.
Hey, I did love what Tanya said though when she did talk to the councilwoman out the Ninth Ward, told her click like, share, and subscribe. And that good and hating ass Quincy Murphy,
What Quincy Murphy do?
just a hater.
He always a hater. You can't stop the rain.
I'm telling y'all.
I'm looking for a pen. Hold on, I need a pen to gather my thoughts because I got some stuff that I gotta say, and I be forgetting everything. Hold on, keep talking, Mickey.
Nah, I am gonna talk about it. I'm telling you, ain't nothing but a bunch of jackals in Flint. I'm gonna just tell you straight up. Good morning, Angie Mac, the GOAT. I'm telling you, a bunch of jackals. I ain't never seen so much hating like this. And I ain't talking about the citizens. All of them not. I'm just talking about the jackals that's in this council, the so-called players and everything that's in politics in Flint. I ain't never seen so many jackals in my life. They'll sell out their mama.
You ain't lying.
I'm telling you what I didn't seen.
Well, how many people we got on? I can see we got almost 100 on Facebook. What we looking like?
You said what we 135 on Facebook, 95 on the my bad, Renee.
Okay, so we at what 200? Okay, good. So listen, who said they?
We at 230. Renee Jackson. I'm gonna put it up soon as I get done. I'm gonna put it up. What you know the marathon of what meeting was that they was in last night?
Where we was at?
Yeah.
That's
the first.
Affairs, the hour meeting that lasted until what 10.
What time did it start? We was late and you was still on time.
That's why I be late, yo. Because it was supposed to start at 4:30. They're always up there hollering about, we need to start on time. We need to start on time. Everybody wants us to start on time. Everybody needs to be in their seat. And she rode the elevator up with me at 5 o'clock. They were scared, I guess, to start without their fearless leader. So they wouldn't call nothing to order until she got there. And then when she got there, she still went into the little council office, and she was pissed because she had to ride the elevator.
And I'm with you, Miss Deborah. I'm with you, Miss Deborah Overman Luna, with no Eric around, and it was a shitstorm.
That's what I'm saying. Eric has not been there the last 2 meetings. Yesterday was a total disaster. It was a dumpster fire ass meeting. Now,
I can't with Angie Mac. You're a terrible Angie, but I love it. You don't gotta say nothing. Leave that.
It's the flip of the wrist.
Leave that alone.
I'm just saying, because he was mad as hell.
Oh.
And Anna, my unofficial cousin, no, Anna just my cousin from the DMV. When she made that damn video, when he's at the end, when she put them glasses on Quincy, when he said boom, he thought he did something last night. When
Didn't he?
Boom. If y'all not on Flint Politics Reboot, I encourage y'all to get on there today because y'all got to see boom.
Man, I ain't seen nothing.
Every meeting, Anna gets like the highlights and she puts them in pictures of what, the highlights of the meeting, and I am enjoying it. I love the chat.
Good morning, Councilwoman J. Winfrey Carter. And I know how you got sick.
Yeah,
I know how you got sick, how you caught that cold. I know it, how you got it.
and don't come back until you got all your strength.
Get on all your vitamins. I'm gonna tell you about that.
Because it's wrong down there, because Attorney Kim he still got my head itching from all of that scratching and flicking that he be doing. And then the other one, the rose garden that was sitting next to him, and she was horrible last night. I don't know if the camera was on her when she was sitting up there, and Art. I'm telling you, Art was not picking at Eva whatsoever. We wasn't even paying attention to her, okay? And he was filming something. I don't know who was talking or what was going on. And she looked down at him and she went, she was making like little kid faces, and Art, that pissed him off. And then Eva, he threatened me.
She gangster. That's all I can tell you. She is. So listen.
And then they say Mr. Woodson, and he like, oh hell no! You gonna warn both of us, tell both of us to be quiet. But they too scared to warn each other, and then they gonna have the nerve to say the parliamentarian is there for the audience and them.
Man, that's and Liddell negotiated. Listen, I'm finna go negotiate a contract for the city of Flint because remember the lawyer said anybody could.
Well, Attorney Kim, he gives the stupidest answers that I ever seen. But
Kevin Arrows, good morning.
They said, Attorney Kim, is it legal for someone of the council to go and negotiate a contract? He hit that little mic. Well, a lot of people do a lot of things in a lot of different ways. And if she was to do that like other people, I guess we could do it too. People have all their asses in jail. All of them.
That's why I'm gonna tell you why. If Judy immune broke down, that's some all that motherfucker stealing they doing, and getting sick. She making herself sick because she been catching up there, getting caught lying, just lying. Man, listen, I like listen, Lydell, that's a hell of a name. Let me just tell y'all. Lydell, that's one of the greatest names in the history of nicknames given.
Lydell.
Because she don't do nothing but lie. Did you see she tried to throw Davina ass up under the bus? And Davina said,
I didn't have anything to do. I didn't have anything to do with this. This all came from the clerk's office. And so Councilwoman Burns asked them damn questions that will trip your ass up. And Davina said, well, he was in contact with the president. I got the information from the president. We was all sitting there like, nothing, Liddell. This is Liddell's friend and Maurice Henderson. Then she gonna try to bring up Kate Fields. Who was that brought up Kate Fields? Was it Judy or Eva? Somebody said, this is the same person that Kate was trying to get, and he didn't want to get him. He's well sought after, and $175 an hour, and Liddell then did the negotiating of the contract. He ain't about to come in there and tell her nothing that she doing is wrong. For $175 an hour, Liddell, you are the best person that I have ever met my entire life.
Listen, now this for you. This from the YouTube side of the game. I've been on this.
See, that changes. The rules change from week to week.
Listen, you don't know. Even when Quincy, he's so dumb. He's smart at times. When he just sit up there and gonna say he was waiting on Judy and Liddell them to get the rules out to the other ones. I'm not gonna vote on it, but then voted on the dissent. This is some of the most ignorant shit I done seen in my life.
But the people is catching on. That's what makes everything so funny now. Well, they was kind of new, when they came in. Like they really didn't know Flint like we do. Now it seemed like they've been living here as long as us. Because somebody
Yeah.
put in the chat, they was like, he gonna change his mind in 5 seconds. I'd be damn. 3.3 seconds. He had went from I'm not gonna vote for this. I don't understand. But I mean, if this is what y'all want, I'm gonna go ahead and vote for it. I was like, I'll be damn. He just, I mean, he gives some good speeches though, great speeches, but his votes don't reflect what he be talking about. Then he got mad and walked out last night. I don't even know what he walked out about. Oh, Martin Luther King.
That's why this is where I'm just saying. This is where, like, I don't get it. Like, and then he'll be coming back out and be pro-black in February. I'm done.
Yeah.
This is where I
They don't understand. I don't think Quincy and Liddell understand that if we have to go to the back of the bus, they asses got to go too. I don't think
he just not what it is. Did you hear this clown? Let me rephrase it. Did you hear this councilman in the 3rd ward say Ashley Capital, he would do it again? I guess you can say that. And Tan Liddell with the Cyrus Park, what's her name? She shouldn't have to keep speaking on it.
How many lies is she gonna tell about Cyrus Park? Now, didn't she tell us that she invented Cyrus Park Association? And then she said she didn't. Then she said, whose name is it? And Councilwoman Burns said, we know your name ain't on it now. Because when we found out that you asked for the $50,000, you went back and you changed the name of the president. Her husband was the treasurer and the vice president. And she was the president. I mean, it was a friends and family group association. Do you hear me? And his ass never lived here in Flint.
No, that you see, this is even more gangster than that. When Candace jumped up and said, "Well, I knew about my 300," basically saying she talked about her, she discussed her 300,000, and you seeing the residents asking for money, and just like my man said, 20 million is going to the shit factory.
He got up there. He had whoever
So
that man had me hollering.
So it's only 20. So it's 40 over there. So if it's 20 going over there, there's 20 left. You think they finna get 20, add 16 in the city of Flint, be left with 4 million for the general fund?
No, and I'm so confused because I don't understand. I don't understand what they don't understand. So they moved the ARPA money, okay, from the ARPA account into the general fund, okay? So that's like I'm going to take my money from my checking account and I'm moving it into my savings account. That's 2 different accounts, right? So the money that I had in there is now in here. It's no longer my checking account money once it's in my savings account.
Man, they think these people are dumb.
So what they were trying, some of them was trying to tell us last night, but Councilwoman Burns and Councilman Pfeiffer was not going for the shits. They said that even though we changed the ARPA money and put it in the general fund, it's still ARPA money. Councilman Pfeiffer said, no. I will not let you fool the people like this. The general fund cannot be audited. The ARPA money could be audited, even though we know where it came from, ARPA money, but it's no longer ARPA money. But I loved hearing that man up with the uniform. Mr. Moore, is that the CFO? He's my new favorite person.
What?
Yes, he don't know shit. And I enjoy listening to him to come up there and not know what the hell he's talking about. He just comes up there and tells you, I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up. I just got the agenda too. Like, so you've been here all day though. You've been here at City Hall all day. You over the city finances and you don't know what the hell is going on. Then they got to send Miss Shelley Sparks Green up there. Now, isn't she purchasing? And that's Jerry, I see you on here. I can't remember if I told you. I hope you're feeling better or not, but I hope you feel better. Don't come back. Don't come back until you got all your strength.
Nah, it's gonna. Nah, I'm gonna tell you. Listen. I'm telling you how. That's why I got to get back to you. You had cut me off. But hold your thought. The way they hacking back there and not rinsing their hands, washing their hands off or nothing. I'm telling you, it's gonna be some more people coughing. I seen it that day. I'm trying to. I was signaling in the car 2 weeks ago when I was down there when I stayed. You know, when Michigan won it all. I knew something then. That's why I'm up here doctoring myself up now. I'm like, I watched all that coughing. Remember I was telling you, Eva was just coughing in her hands, nose running, didn't even put no what's the name on her hands. You watched them, Jay. That's why I said don't take nothing. And Kim, he was just hacking. I thought he was there and gonna pass out back there when he was just running. So who all going in behind that little council ain't nothing but flu, head cold, chest cold. Y'all know where I'm going with this. All back there. Because they not even washing their hand. Then Judy then just took her shirt and just wiped her nose with it. I'm like, nah, this shit got to stop.
The other one up there looking like Roscoe.
And then going and getting these papers. But that's how y'all getting sick. I'm just telling y'all, we ain't saying what it is. It's just, I know about 3 council people, including the lawyer, that ain't washing their hands. Now go ahead and Winston, get us back on track.
Okay, I'm gonna get you back on track right now. I'm looking at the comments on Facebook because I can't see the YouTube side. Stanley Wood, we sending all of our prayers with you all. Everybody from Bump University, prayers for Stanley Wood. He's going to get some biopsies for skin cancer. No, we will not claim that. You are going to be just fine. So I just wanted to make sure I threw that in there. I see Don Pfeiffer is watching. What's up, Big D? Me and Michelle walked out last night. Mickey made sure all the women got to their cars safely. So back to what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying. What was I saying?
I'm glad you back to the way they stealing and lying on council.
Oh, that's every meeting. But you know what? I'm still upset that Mays is not there because the first ward is being unrepresented. But I'm glad that Mays is not there. The last meeting and this meeting, because Mays ain't the problem, y'all.
No, we know who the problem is now.
And I felt Councilwoman Burns when she said that we don't need a parliamentarian. And you are absolutely correct. You need Dr. Bucko. You need a child to come in there. A child shall lead them. Because y'all all they all messed up. One of our people from Bump University, Michelle Ryder, came out. Shouts out to Michelle Ryder. She came over and y'all probably heard us whispering on the camera. She was like, I came to council meeting because, she was like, you keep saying come. And she said, I can't believe
Oh, see how, wow, got it. No, not to cut you off. I saw it, Jerry. I saw that. That's what I'm telling you. I saw that.
No, she did right there.
Was
no,
on it this,
yeah.
Shoot, I know what went down. My bad, family. My bad. I didn't mean to throw that out there, but I'm telling you, I saw some stuff on the 10th when Michigan was winning, Winters left. I told y'all this stuff, what was going on. They trying to hurt people down there. I'm just trying to tell you, they is giving codes out like they giving out food stamps. The bridge cars.
Yes, and they'll get mad when you bring that up. You talk about her, she's going to point of order, point of information, your ass. Ain't none of it germane. When you point of order her, or point of information, request, whatever, however you got to say it now, and cut her off, she get mad. But when Tanya, every single time Tanya start talking about Cyrus Park Association, you asked for $50,000. Point of order. Point that has nothing to do with the subject at hand. Yes, it do, because you took money before the residents got money, and that's true. If y'all watched it last night, if y'all haven't watched it, because I know some people call me messy, but I don't think I'm messy. It's just how I deliver stuff. And last night, if y'all don't believe me, go back and watch it for yourselves. They fought harder for them damn parks, trails, butterflies, and daffodils, as Kermit would say, Bollards in the park, and they said shit about your tarps on your roof. Nothing. 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 It said 4 parks. We don't know what 4 parks they are. I was asking Tanya, and Tanya was trying to tell me. She said she knew one of them was the Ophelia Bonner Park, and another park, Pierce Park or something over there. They're in the 7th Ward cultural area. They're giving them $50,000 to clean up their trail because people like to walk in parks. Well, how come the hell y'all ain't cleaned up Forest Park? That's one of the scariest parks in Flint. That's where Liddell have her damn Halloween parties at. It's so damn scary. Go clean that park up. Because they said old people like to walk.
Man, let me tell you something. They love a park in Flint, Michigan. Yeah. I ain't never seen, because y'all going to be living in there.
That's what I said. That's why they paving them parking lots. But wait a minute. As I look outside and see all of this snow and rain and ice and everything else that's coming down, who the hell going to pave some parks in the middle of January? Y'all fight hard. Flint is ridiculous. Well, I guess we can get into what happened last night. I only got one meeting to report on. That's special affairs. It was supposed to start at 4:30. It didn't start until 5 something. And at 10:22, when I posted it on Flint Politics Reboot, shared art stuff, it was still going on. Mays wasn't there. Mays ain't the problem. I'm going to say that again. As much as we like to blame him, and I ain't saying that his ass ain't the problem sometime, because we know he can get out of hand sometime. But these last 2 meetings, Mays ain't the problem. So we know we got to look forward to a special meeting. Probably something's going to come out today. I look for what's today? Wednesday? Tuesday? What is today? Tuesday? I look for a special council meeting to be held maybe Thursday, Mickey, because they got to take care of some business, because absolutely nothing got passed yesterday, did it?
Is you gonna be able to get Eva this? Because Eva only show up when the little man downstairs tell her, "Listen, you better get in this seat."
And she came, and she sat there the whole time. You know,
because if she don't show up but usually she don't do it back to back.
There go the other councilwoman just checked in. What's up, Councilwoman Tanya Burns? She was tired of their ass last night too, but she stick and stay. I heard, speaking of stick and stay, Brill killed. Quincy said he was trying to get put on some board, or they was appointing him to some board. I don't know what board it is, because they had 7 add-ons that the public didn't see. I don't know don't y'all think that's a violation of the Open Meetings Act, because that shit was private. We had no idea. Tanya didn't even know we didn't have it. And she's thank you for sticking up and saying something, because she was talking. I said, I don't know what you're talking about. And she was like, you didn't get, nobody out here. Miss Taylor was having a damn fit. She said, this is a violation of my Open Meetings Act. I don't know what y'all talking about. They was voting on stuff, them add-on resolutions. It was 7 of them. We still, right now, we don't know what they were. Davina was passing out papers. Somebody told me to go over there and get them. I refused to after I seen all of that flicking, hacking, and coughing. I couldn't do it. So we don't know what they was voting on last night.
Yeah, you do.
What?
Something. Shit, they voting on something. See, they doing voting. They doing secret voting in the open.
Shanetta, what's they looking at me, girl? I be having fun in there. When I tell you I don't be paying attention to them people, I don't be paying attention who be looking at me. But I did catch Quincy a couple times looking at me.
Oh, he was pissed.
I did catch him a couple times.
He was pissed. Did you see how he was cussing? I told you, but he was pissed last night. That's why I'm like, they'll but you know what? You ain't gotta have they'll let anybody get on council as long as you vote the way who putting money in your pocket tell you to vote.
That's true. But the men showed up last night to protect us.
No, Reese Bradley. I don't know who that is.
What, the men that showed up to protect us?
No. We got a Lydell.
YouTube side, you guys.
We got a Lydell sighting. I think it's somebody. What up, brother Rodney Thomas in the building?
Brother Rodney Thomas. He came down there. He came to protect us. It's always good to see Brother Rodney Thomas down there. How you doing? I'm glad you up this morning, Brother Rodney. Because Brother Rodney Thomas, he comes down there, and that's the only one that I feel safe with, with him being in the building. Him, Art was there to protect us, and that was it. I did see Black Lives there. They recorded for about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. And then Art and Kermit had went out for a break. And so I said to myself, ooh, that's going to be an interesting conversation when, Dewan goes down there and walks past them. But he never walked past them. So we playing a game of where the hell did he go in City Hall?
I'm trying to see.
Because it wasn't outside.
I'm trying to see, did you just throw shade at Black Lives Matter president and just threw some shade? Negro, I was there. What you mean?
He didn't go outside.
No, when you just said I and Brother Rodney and them are two good brothers, though. Who the hell you think most of the beef is coming at? Me. Off the stuff you done, you gonna say only Art and Brother Rodney was there. Dipshit, I was there too.
Oh, but you know what?
I'm not letting you off the.
I include you with me.
But now what I'm gonna do is, when I do see them jump you, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make a new path the other way. Thank you for letting me know. So you better hope I show up to every damn council meeting after this, because you're on your own. I'm letting you know now.
Brother Rodney will be there for me. He'll be a little late, but he'll catch the end of me, get my ass.
Because I'm not doing nothing. I'm like, I don't see nothing. Yeah, I'm saying Kermit was there. You just this stuff you put.
Oh, I forgot you, but Kermit gonna hold me down. I forgot about that. Kermit
better. I'm letting him know now.
Kermit gonna hold me down. I'm just letting you know.
You're done. You're done.
Listen, I'm like,
I'm
like Quincy. He bought Ashley Capital here. He sound like Montez. Everybody want credit for bringing something here.
You would too if you got your 11. You got the Bentleys of riding lawnmowers and 4500.
Listen, hey, today is the day. It's today that we find out, or tomorrow, who's supposed to run for the Ninth Ward, people.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Kermit said yeah.
You said what? Kermit said yeah. What?
Rodney, I said nah. She got to do some explaining.
Who?
Nah, this is Rodney.
But you know what? Art went up.
This right here is just good.
I got a question.
Put him in time out.
When Art went up there this morning, it was almost this morning when he went to go speak. Last night when Art went up there, he forgot to say something. And because Art showed us, Art be doing his research too. I don't know how he be coming up with the stuff, but he do. He found something that said that your 501c3 had to be established for a year before the COVID relief money or something.
Before COVID.
So, yeah, I'm waiting for Art to go live today so he can explain that a little further. Also, that Gandhi Water Authority, which I'm not going to touch because free Kwame.
you gonna holler it out and then say you're not gonna touch.
I'm not gonna touch that Gandhi water stuff because I enjoy my freedom. But I don't know what's going on with that either. Art was telling us something about we don't own the pipeline or we leasing it or so. I got questions about all of that.
That's saying Art is correct. That's all. I'm just reading the comments. It's on the floor. I'm looking from the YouTube side of the game. It's up there.
For me. Thank you. Art is correct. Well, yeah, because that KWA, that Gleewell, all that water stuff, it has me really confused. I don't know. That's Art's specialty with them TTHMs and ABCDEs and all of that type of stuff that's in the water.
Why mess with it then?
Well,
You could have shot that right over and don't even
I gotta
worry
let
about it.
people know what they was talking about last night.
Go ahead. Some of them resolutions I wouldn't even read.
So, Miss Claire McClinton, they started off with public speaking as always. Ariel was first. Ariel showed his ass last night. Judy got a new name. She's Miss Daisy. She shall be called Miss Daisy. Ariel they named her Miss Daisy. We gonna call Judy Miss Daisy. Isn't that right, Miss Daisy? So he had me. Yes, we are leasing it. Williamson owns some of the land that the pipes are on. For real, Sister Audrey.
See? And good morning to you.
And good morning. Yes, and good morning. So Miss Claire McClinton, as always, she be stomping the ground. I love the energy that Miss Claire McClinton and Miss Elizabeth Taylor has. And I told Miss Taylor last night, when I get 80, I want to be just like you. She said, no, you're going to be better than me. I mean, she wear the big hoops and everything. That is, I bet she was a firecracker back in the day because I see how she is now. And they got this fight, this energy in them. And like I told her, I said, when Mickey be talking about the elders need to move out the way, he's not talking about you. Mm-hmm. That's why I told her. I said he's not talking about you. I said because we need more people like you to show us the way to come stand and fight with us. And she said, baby, I done been through it all. From the cotton fields all the way through everything. I mean, she got this fire.
How did you go take that message? You messed that whole message up too when you took it to that woman. I know you messed that up.
That's what you said, though.
No, it ain't how I said it. I know how I said it. I know how you
went. You always say you want to walk the old people off.
No. I know you took that, but she's a highly intelligent woman.
Yes, she is.
I know she. I know she.
I was saying.
No, I'm disgusted about it. How you just said, Mickey said. Go ahead. Hope you lose your front tooth.
Tooth talk.
But go ahead.
And so she was saying, like how she been through all of this. And so back to what I was saying, Miss Claire McClinton got up there, and every week she gonna stand on business. She's kept talking about we need some more money put in the pot for home repairs. Let us have our ARPA funds. She said this is not a Democratic city. That I try to write down highlights of what I heard and while I was filming. But she said, this is not a Democratic city. She said, this is sad. And it is. It was really sad to what was going on up there yesterday. Miss Beverly, and I had a conversation with her yesterday, and she got up there and she repeated it in her public comments. Now, what's going on? I seen Dominique, Genesee County Clerk Dominique Clemens join the A10 live, and then I was nice to see him after he joined the live. He came on down there, like, hey, let me go on across the street and see what they doing, because it sounded like they got a little questions because AC Dumas got up there and he said, this is AC Dumas. I stay in the second ward. The third ward. I don't know where I stay at. And there was a lot of people down there. They don't know what wards they stay in anymore. And so I thought they was going to call Dominique up there for some clarification, but they don't want no clarity here in Flint. And so Miss Beverly goes to say, she was telling me yesterday that when she went to the city, they gave her some streets that she didn't even know was ever in the second ward. And she said, they think that they hurting me. Yes, astute, and we love their fight. Yes, we do. She said that, they think that they hurting me. She said, but they helping me. She said, we went down Trumbull. She said, every house on the block sign. Now, we don't know. She said now that the problem about this is she don't know if they register voters or not. Gloria from the city clerk's office said she ain't got time to look up that information and get that to him for her to contact the state. The state said, well, we won't be able to get that to you, in this year probably. And they didn't say this year, but it's going to be a long time before we'll be able to give you that information. But shouts out to Genesee County Clerk Dominique Clemens, because he told Miss Beverly, I'm going to do what I can, me and my office, to assist you. That's the type of people that we need. Even though He may like Liddell or whatever the case may be. He's on the side of the people. And that's people that we need to put in office. Put your personal feelings aside. We need you to be on the side of the people that voted you in this office. So shouts out to you, Dominique Clemens, for helping Miss Beverly along with this process because she's getting absolutely no help from Flint City Clerk's office. What you think about that, Mickey?
No, I've been told you. You don't want to hear. I've been telling you.
What's the obsession with the parks and the people need their home repairs? I don't know. The only thing I can figure out is that maybe they're gonna put some tents or tiny homes in the parks, and that's where all of our asses gonna be living at, because they don't talk about taxes, they don't talk about water, they don't talk about nothing. They don't talk about nothing that matters to the poor folks or even the regular folks in the city of Flint. I feel like everybody's poor. You know what I'm saying? If you rich, you wouldn't be here. That's just how I'm looking at it, because everybody is struggling with something. They need help with water bill, the taxes. Don't nobody want to pay the high taxes, even if you can pay them. If you could save a few dollars, that would be nice. If council would just ask, where's the trash cans for the people that we paid $2 million for 2 months ago?
It's
Like,
gonna go along with this question on the screen for you from the YouTube side.
Judy broke quorum and it was calculated. She was not mad. No, she wasn't mad. But I didn't think she broke quorum. Hell, I thought, the meeting was just in recess. But, when they get to them new rules, if quorum is broken, they can recess for up to 15 minutes and don't say nothing. So when they got to talking about that last night, that was a whole hour subject, because Quincy started off with that. I wanted my colleagues to have a chance to review all of the new rules and everything. And I felt like that's why I didn't vote for it the last time, because I wanted, my colleagues to have a chance to write down stuff and submit questions back to everybody. And that I just don't know how I'm gonna vote, but I'm still gonna. Did you fall?
Mm-mm.
But I'm still gonna go ahead and vote for everything. And so Councilwoman Burns, once again, caught their ass up in something else. She said, now, when Allie was here and over the rules, I did email Allie back. I mean, she gets them just so. She just gets their ass. She said, I did email Allie back questions that I had. She said, but I don't know who did these rules. So I don't know who to send the questions back to. Davina, do I send them to you? Where did you get them from, Davina? As y'all say, with her shake and go wig that she had on.
Man, won't be getting no more resolutions now.
No. I didn't say that. I think Davina's wigs look nice. The comments said that she had on a shake and go wig. I think Davina's wig is nice.
Wow.
So no. Davina's my homegirl. If she wants to shake and go with her motherfucking wig, let her shake and go with her wig, okay? So Davina, cause Davina, I don't know if she still got a job down there today. She may be down in Neely's office. Well, she ain't gonna be down there until after 11 because he gotta watch the bump. But Davina stood on bed last night. Davina said, these rules came from your president.
Oh yeah, they threw each other up under the bus last night.
Davina was like, it is what it is. These came from her. Just like Liddell told 4 lies in 4 different minutes about that damn parliamentarian. Davina said, this is her friend. I got this from her. And even, they said, well, in the past, Davina said in the past, she said, the way I would have did it, they won't listen to me. They should have had all the resumes come in and then the council as a whole selects. Now here go Liddell. But y'all want me to take the lead and be the president, and when I take the lead, then stuff like this happens.
Who asked her to take the lead?
I don't know. 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 That's all I don't know a lot of stuff after last night because what I did find out after last night is that Liddell and Quincy both are very emotional. If you say something to them, they're going to emotionalize their answer back to you because they got to have the last word. They got
So
to have the last word.
yeah. Did you see him arguing with Judy? And then Judy looked like she lost. She looking like at times the dude looked like Quincy finna wake up, like sunken. Then
Yes.
he just go right back in when Judy give him that look, like, oh, Quincy. Then he go right back in the sunken place. And Liddell just
That's why
getting
I quit
them.
cheering. I quit cheering because it always like, damn, he gonna vote for him anyway.
And he
But
just
then
go
Judy
right
threw
back.
me off last night when she threw a temper tantrum and turned her damn chair around. She turned her chair around to the audience. I don't know if she was blowing her nose, digging up her nose. I don't know what the hell she was doing. All I know, we was looking at the back of a chair.
Just probably cussing because you know the camera be on her.
Look
I'm telling you, you better quit thinking this. She probably like, you people over there just messing with me.
at Councilwoman Burns. Liddell Lewis lacks any and all leadership skills. See, that's how she be reading their ass. And they get upset. What do you mean I be lacking leadership skills? Ta-da.
Oh,
I
you heard what she said, didn't you?
who?
Not to cut you off when she was like, and see, I knew this a week later that you want to be on a ad hoc committee. I knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah. I know you want to work with somebody that you don't even like. What? That's not leadership.
I
Leaders
keep
bring
telling
people
you,
together.
I keep telling you, this is nothing but some jackals that
Yes,
they didn't get jackal. These are jackals, and I hope they do say it back in council. Yes.
jackals. I mean, they threw shots, and then they said they didn't throw shots. Like all of them, all of that.
Oh, hold on. I got a better one for you.
Okay.
Now, the councilwoman from the 6th Ward just said last night, talking about Tanya Burns, then she said she watched her call 9 points of order. Liddell, when she did it to her the previous, couple days ago,
Yeah,
last week, and then now you can, but if somebody do it to her,
it's okay. It's okay. Like they don't understand what they think, and they're so quick to say it's all recorded. Yeah, that's why we keep coming back at y'all with some stupid stuff that y'all be doing. For example, last night they're gonna have this parliamentarian Liddell Fran about to come up here for
get
$175
finna get
an hour.
paid.
$175 an hour.
Food and gas.
He ain't gonna tell. He gonna get cussed out. I mean, somebody gonna end up cussing him. I don't know who it's gonna be. Either he gonna piss Liddell and them off, or he gonna piss off Tanya and Dennis and them. Something gonna happen. Something just gonna happen. I already know it. But they're gonna have the initial training meeting for the public. Oh, the public. We supposed to be there too, for the public and for the council on a Friday night. Now, I said self. Wasn't it just a couple months ago that Judy said, I can't do any Fridays. My weekends are full. I got to go to choir practice, dance with the stars, whatever she be doing. Every Friday, I've got something to do for the next 2 months. Now, all of a sudden, everybody want to meet on a Friday. And Councilwoman Burns, being the beautiful single lady that she is, she said, Friday nights is the night I get my groove on. She didn't say it exactly like that. That's how I took it. Friday nights is the night I get my groove on. And Candace, even little Candace was sitting there by her. I seen the top of her. All you can see is this. That's all you see is Candace when
You
she.
ain't lying. No, that's if you giving too much. You see the top of her head. Yep, that's about it right
All
there.
you see is Candace when Candace gets to talking, and even Candace said, "I know that's right, girl. Friday nights. That's my night." But I gotta do what I gotta do. So Liddell got pissed because evidently she ain't got nothing to do on Friday nights, and so she threw a shot back and she said, "Well, bring what she say something about bring your man too. Bring your man up here with you so your man can get some lessons or something." Now, remember, Councilwoman Burns was the ones who said, Friday nights is date night. That's my time. And then when Councilwoman Burns said, point of order, she's not going to be doing this, throwing these shots at me. She said, I want to talk about you. Who was she talking to? And then went right back into the sentence and said, well, if the councilwoman in the 6th Ward wants to go out on dates and stuff on Friday nights, I'm like, do they not be realizing what they be saying?
She don't believe in film recorded. Because when she say because I get accused of lying and then get proved that she is a liar. I'm pretty sure 810 Flint got some new lies she got caught in telling yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here it goes, Shanetta Woods from the YouTube side. Number 5. Do the 5. Oh, do the 5. She called them the 5 devils. Really listen to what they say and think they sound intelligent, or better yet, here's the word for the week: critical thinkers. Now, who came up with that shit last night? Said they was a critical thinker.
Quincy, you know where he got that from. These people are just finding little slick words from being down there with Neely and coming back using them on the people.
Neely down there, listen. I know Sheldon A. Neely.
I know he told
he's
Quincy.
Not down there in that office. He's at home. He's somewhere laughing at y'all ass.
No, because he told Quincy, I'm knowing he told you a critical thinker, man. That's why you up on that seat. He man, listen right now.
He you up and go up there for your ass to just bloop bloop fall.
Nah, he laughing and then when he watching it, like, I can't believe Quincy when he said that, because you you can put Quincy and critical thinker in the same sentence. Not gonna happen. And this ain't me throwing no shots at him. Mm-hmm. You took that deal from Ashley Capital and then told on yourself and said, I knew something was, I'm not going to be looking at that.
Yes, I'm saying it. Stephanie Rogers, that's my unofficial cousin. She said, zesty Quincy.
That's why I don't even ride the, what's the thing from the airport that you get on? The transporter. We not even riding the same one. The shuttle. I'll take the next one on that one.
So we ain't on the plane today. You're not going to get on the people mover with me today?
In some cases called the shuttle. I'll take the next one. I'll take a late taxi. But what I'm saying is, and it's not being funny, because you cannot sit up here and brag about you being a lobbyist. You got to break bread with you. This everything. He's saying, yes, I'm still in the airport.
What up with Councilwoman Burns just wrote?
No.
She said, I'm going to say it. Quincy can't spell critical thinker, but telling people that's what they need to be.
Listen, that man ain't no way. You can't tell me.
John Scott. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, Mickey. This is what we be looking at in the comments. John Scott said, Tanya, bring a booster seat for your partner in the next spot over so she can see over the desk. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow. This is what he said. This for you. This what this came from.
This on the YouTube side. Critical thought and thinkers stated in our previous lives on A10 in the live discussions. They troll and repeat. Yes, they do. They troll the shit out of us.
Oh, yeah, I know they is.
Well, we caught a couple of them sneaking over there to watch 810 last night. Get your ass out of here.
Yeah, because they be upset, because I'm just saying, there's no way. The way Judy didn't got caught lying, and do you see how Judy is sinking her seat when the gig is up? Judy gonna be another one gonna tell on their asses up there.
And then she turn around. But the highlight of my night, and I don't even know if I can find nothing that even resembles. I ain't even got nothing at my house.
And Candace,
that damn fishing pole that Paul had last night.
Paul gonna burn down city council with all his gadgets.
Sparks gonna come flying out of that shit, and it's gonna catch on Doug's carpet jacket, and shit is gonna go up in flames back there.
Doug gonna sue his ass.
I mean, it's pretty soon he's gonna call him old snake bite Paul. I'm just saying, Doug sat all the way in the back last night. He said, I'm not fucking around with them, because when Doug came last week, when he seen me, he got a little, that paper got We got to shaking that paper a little bit, but he was cool, calm, and collected because he was sitting out back there last night.
Good morning, brother Tay. You see that one, don't you? It wasn't me though, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Because you said that Miss Jan Marie was telling her, "Going away from here with your hot breath."
I caught the what's her name, his own video footage. I didn't know what was going on, and I turned the camera because Jan Marie was telling her, "Gone, shoot." That's just saying, "Shoot." Just telling her, "Shoot." And Candace was steady woofing in her face, and she said, "I can smell you." So that that was probably a little hot breath situation. But if she is on the gun, ain't no wrong with that. Stuff happens like that.
No, it don't.
Doug getting a police escort now? Damn.
That's who got escort. Because I was wondering who got that escort out there. So Doug got a police escort. How come they don't give us no? 810 need an escort more than anybody.
Sure do.
Everybody want to beat us up. I ain't even gonna name the people, but I'm just saying everybody want to beat us up. So can we get a police escort too? Can y'all make a resolution that 810 can get a parking space down in the garage?
It's gonna be a who's who if we get jumped. It's gonna be so many people lined up that a who's who from in town. It's gonna be a who's who of them. I'm telling you.
Anyway, so Davina,
beef you done started.
I don't start no beef. I just talk, and people not used to people expressing how they really feel around Flint. They used to going along with the get along. I can't do it. And so that's why I get labeled as messy. Don't talk to her. She talk too much. I don't give up. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm not losing no love or no sleep. I just want to let y'all know. So, Councilman Pfeiffer, he asked about the ward boundaries last night after a couple people got up there and was confused. They didn't know where they stayed in. Councilman Pfeiffer, he don't know who he represents anymore. And so Davina, she gave a long answer that nobody could hear.
Did she take a minute? She looked up in the sky like, Lord.
She was like, and I wrote
a prayer before she answered.
The Bureau of Elections is who I answer to, and the state, and pretty soon it faded out to wah, 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 wah. I didn't know what she was saying. And there'd be people on there talking about we can't hear either, and we right there. They have the microphones right there, but they won't talk in them.
Oh, hold up. Before you go right there, I gotta mention this.
What?
This is why I say this brother is not a critical thinker. Did you see when you caught them, all three of them idiots having a discussion, but then Quincy tried to bag out what he see? The camera was right there.
You got to doing that.
Man, they've been breaking the Open Meetings Act. He was cussing you out. But let me tell y'all something.
That's all I seen on the camera last night.
Let me tell y'all something. He is like, and I'm not saying nothing because I don't want to turn into nobody, but you can't do a crime with somebody that'll get you caught. He don't see. We got the footage. Paul might chop his up. But did you see Quincy try to say they all wouldn't have their heads together? And Judy was the first one to holler, "We're not doing nothing." Did you see? Well, I'm like, listen, man. I see why Flint is in the situation that it is, because when you got five like them up there,
5 fools, and Liddell ponytail was this big last night, sticking out the back of her head.
She was on her. She was on her set it off game last night. She was on her. What was her name and set it off? Cleo.
It was.
She done went from show enough.
I know I ain't got no hair, but I know I don't have no hair. And I know not to make no damn ponytail, but she had a ponytail in the back.
Listen,
that big. Liddell, I know you watching. I know y'all gonna be pissed off, and I know I'm gonna be all kind of bald-headed heifers over there in the echo chamber. But get you some hair and wrap it around that ponytail. Use that wig that you had and wrap it around that ponytail so you can have some hair on that little bitty ponytail that you had.
I'm trying to tell you, when she like I say, I'm not gonna go there because I don't want to because I know they're gonna talk about us like a dog anyway. But I'm gonna have fun.
You might as well get it in first.
I'm having fun with it.
Me too. I mean,
she went from show enough to Cleo. She be having some of the weirdest hairdos that I have ever seen. So we're gonna have a whole time to make come.
We're gonna do one day we
Mhm.
need to do the best fashions of city council. I'm just saying. I think that would be a nice compilation video that Trevor would put together, and we got to get that red velvet jacket in there.
Oh my goodness! Please don't say
Them,
that.
them Beetlejuice pants,
Oh my God!
the wigs of council. We got to do all of that. I'm just saying we have to. We have to do that. We
What
have.
happened? Oh, Kendra Wells. Let me put this up. She said what happened to her. The lie cast. I'm gonna tell you what happened to it. I'll speak on that. Neely had another thought and said, because they catching you lying in council. You know, in real life action. And we're gonna give you a story and do it. Ain't nobody's really just I know the producers probably like,
Lord,
man.
no, they didn't say Quincy Eddie Kane Murphy. Lord have mercy. Oh, my mama on here now. I gotta be nice. Mama, Mr. Joe King said that he was gonna come by and see y'all. Then whatever he say, I ain't did it.
So when is the podcast coming out? It's the greatest. It's the greatest because that good. What was that other one that they did?
Councilwoman Burns said she broke the shank in them red shoes last night. Now, seeing she gonna talk about my feet, and I have got just as bad feet as I do. I know my feet is ugly, and I ain't gonna try to stuff my feet in no damn shoes like that and be hurting my feet trying to walk in no kitten heels. Them cats was them
Man,
kids
it's
screaming at me.
hollering. They hollering. Listen, I know the the little shocks on them things is hollering.
Either shots on the shit.
I know her
Them
A
kids
frame.
was screaming.
Listen, her A frame is hollering right
Look at
now.
Louis Apollo looking at me. Listen. Okay. We got it. We gonna stand on business. We gonna stand on
We're
business.
gonna get off of feet gate.
Okay, feet. And so, Councilwoman Burns, again, I mean, she was on it all last night. She kept telling them there is no ARPA, it's only general funds. Quit sending these damn resolutions up here saying that they coming from the ARPA fund. And then they want to get it strike because, and I feel them. Even in the first resolution that they had up there for the James E. Kennedy Family Life Center.
Oh, that was a disgrace right there.
Now, I want y'all to think about this because I don't make stuff up all the time.
Just
But
90%.
this used
Go
to be
ahead.
it used to be $50,000 awarded to the Kennedy Center cleaners. We all know that, right? Now it says that it's awarded to the James E. Kennedy Family Life Center. Who is the money going to? So is it the Kennedy Center cleaners that's supposed to be cleaning up the neighborhood over there? Because she said if they had this Liddell, if they had this $50,000, they could be out right now today shoveling the snow and all of that. Where do they got all of them show plows and snow plows and stuff over there at the Kennedy Center? I ain't never seen them over there at Mark Carmel shoveling the neighborhood, the block and stuff. But maybe they're gonna buy them some. Maybe Quincy got to hook up on lawnmowers. I don't know. And snow plows. I don't know. But this is how it read. Funds will be paid from the American Rescue Plan Act Fund. Before funds are spent, the City of Flint's ARPA administration, compliance, and implementation firm shall review and ensure compliance with the latest U.S. Department of Treasury final rules. $50,000 to do what? And so the man came up there, that resolution was passed on December 18th, putting that money into the general fund. They're all telling the same lie. If he said 100 times that people are stupid enough to believe. Exactly. Oh, you right. You right. Floyd, you right. So,
Y'all gonna get me in trouble.
oh, we already in enough trouble. We already in trouble. So they and now it's not for the Kennedy Center cleaners. Oh, yes, it is. It's a note in the amount of $50,000 for the Kennedy Center Cleaners Project. I've been in Flint a long time. I've never heard of the Kennedy Center Cleaners. So anybody, we got a lot of our Baptist community on here. Mark Carmel Missionary Baptist Church. When did y'all find or fund or Is it the LLC? Is it a 501c3? When did the Kennedy Center cleaners become established? How do we get in contact with the Kennedy Center cleaners if someone over there in the neighborhood needs something cleaned up? Because I'm assuming that's what y'all gonna be doing with the $50,000. Nobody knows. I wish it was a way that they could keep track on the money that they're giving out to these people to come back and report to us in 2 or 3 months and let us know what they spent the money on. Because of right now, from what we done seen, we pretty much know it's gonna be at the casino. I'm just saying.
Man, I knew you was gonna do that. That's why I put that up there. But I'm gonna tell you something. Flint gonna be the one got to pay their money back.
I mean, this was the same man, pastor, that Miss Beverly was cooking in the Kennedy Center, Family Life Center, and they put her out. Miss Beverly had all the receipts where this man was asked, she was paying for her place to cook, but then he was asking her, we seen the receipts, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 200 here, 300 there, 400 there, 300 there. So, I mean, giving him $50,000, and then he couldn't come all of a sudden last night. He sent Ray Ray, and Ray Ray got up to the mic, and he was like, I don't know nothing. I just came here, and Liddell said, I ain't, and she did. I ain't asked you no questions. I didn't tell you to talk. And so she basically guided him into the answers. Like, so we're giving you this money to help you with your neighborhoods, and and you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna help clean up the surrounding areas over there by the church. I'm thinking like, this man don't know what the hell he did.
We're gonna need security after this show. But yeah, you see what Tia put up on there for you.
They want to put that pressure on council because they know they moved that money illegally. So when the fallout happens, it would be on council. It ain't gonna be on Councilwoman Burns, Pfeiffer, Winfrey, Carter, or Mays. Miss Beverly Biggs. That wasn't all the receipts. That was only some of them. Lord have mercy. Shouts out to Miss Beverly Biggs, who brings receipts, baby. See, I just told you my name won't be on it for that $40 million. It went into the general fund from ARPA. They acted a fool last night. And I'm just saying it was crazy. Mushat was saying that the 7 hours, she gave a great speech. She was she's trying to get elected.
She about to have enemies though, because I will tell her when she said people quit trying to chair my meeting, Liddell looked like
she looked down there like, who you talk to? But she said that the 7 add-ons, this work needs to be done in committee. We shouldn't have 7 add-ons set up from the administration on the day of council. They've been saying that for years. Wasn't Councilman Mays saying the same thing? Saying it was ARPA funds when the money had been transferred to the general fund, that technically will delay or deny funds dispersed. They wanted to appear as they're advocating for the residents. But then they came up with a new damn rule last night that I hadn't heard. Unless I missed it, y'all let me know, because I know y'all gonna correct me in this chat because y'all get me together and everybody else together. Stephanie said MGM, Soaring Eagle, Motor City. Yeah, that's where we're gonna find the money at. But anyway, they said last night that now, do y'all remember a couple weeks ago when Councilwoman Burns asked about that money? They said it was immediately transferred. That's what the CFO said. Oh yeah, it was immediately the next day. When the next day, immediately the next day. Now last night they said it's a 45-day hold. Did you catch that, Mickey?
Yeah, I caught it. So
which one is it? Did it immediately go into the general fund, or is it a 45-day hold?
It's a whole lot of lying. Because do you see when Dennis Pfeiffer told him, he said, when the time is up, y'all don't have to go by that. And when Miss Shelley was like, no, we still, he like, y'all not going to be holding to the opera guidelines. Right. I get it.
General fund it's not going to be audited. He said this is voluntary. He kept hammering, this is voluntary. And finally, Shelley was like, well, it is. I mean, it is. I mean, she told the truth. I mean, it is. But did you catch when Attorney Kim on camera told Eva she messed up that damn vote?
So, but did you? Yeah, that's why I told. Remember, you had the camera on, and she was like, "I want to change it."
I want to change. Oh, wait a minute. I want to change my vote.
So now, what you did say, I know, be true when you said she don't be paying attention when y'all was having to tell her how to vote. So basically,
I wasn't lying. We text for 3 years.
I see it. I see it. I see it. So
Like,
this is
I
not.
say, just say yes.
Yeah, she don't be paying attention because she too busy on her phone.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she missed that. That's why I'm trying to tell you.
On her phone.
I know the people watching, they got to be like, but he having fun. The little man downstairs having fun because he looking like, I got some dummies up there.
Mm-hmm. But not only was she on her phone, I got several screenshots that she was posting on Facebook when Councilwoman Burns came down there to talk to Attorney Kim and Eva said something. Yeah, I mean, when people say something, your first reaction is to look at them. And so Tanya looked at her, and Attorney Kim did too, because Eva had to say something for both of them to look at her. And she took a picture of him and posted it on Facebook and told some guy, I got another one for you. They're looking at me. I mean, you had on a full damn rose garden. You couldn't help but to see your ass. I mean, what did you think they was gonna do? I'm just saying. So let me move along.
No, they showed their hand last night. Like you see what Quincy was getting out. She, but like I said, Candace is a little too late for her to try to sit up there like when she was calling herself checking Liddell, and even when because it wasn't. It was obvious you had to state it because the 7th Ward can't keep looking weak, and they looking at the 2nd Ward bullying everybody. Even Quincy was going back at Judy.
Yeah, but because they don't talk. I got it right down here where I wrote down. Liddell said she didn't know anything about the 45 days. But the other folks said it was 45 days. So like y'all need to get y'all stories together before y'all come up there on the dais, as Judy called it. Because
But now you can be up out your seat and break quorum. So they passed some stuff the other day after breaking quorum and still had count, even though Tanya was voting that shit down. So I know Neely. I'm just saying that man got to be sitting up like, man, I got some dummies right here. I got some dummies.
Mm-hmm. And he do. And he right. And you know what? I'm still gonna try this. I'm still gonna try it at home. I'm gonna try it and see how this goes. The phone lines are open, y'all.
Oh, this gonna go wicked.
The phone lines are open. Hey, don't be calling me the rest of the day. I'm gonna turn it off when we get the show go off. 810-207-5058.
Put it across the scroll so y'all see it across the scroll.
All right, and here they go already, Mickey. Here they go already. I hope y'all can hear it because I'm on my computer. Let me know if y'all can hear.
We can't hear nothing. It's a mere Neely. Put it on the account.
The call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
This is one from St. Louis.
Oh, St. Louis. Go ahead, baby. Cuss everybody out and God bless them.
Hi, Mickey. Hi, Miss Winters. How y'all?
Good morning.
Hey, last night, me and I sat there. I said, look at this bullshit. Now, Liddell, she's not lying, maybe. She is there for the meeting. Her meeting. Not the people meeting, for her meeting. And that's what the people need to start realizing. It's not ours, it's hers. And Quincy, quit hitting your damn head like a little bitch. That's the shit. That's the shit my grandbaby do when she wants to talk to me and call. And she ain't but 4 years old. And when she want to be mad, girl, Quinetta, quit. You a grown ass man, not a little bitch now. Quit. And golf balls and shit.
Shit.
She did, yeah, shit. S-H-I-T, shit. She, girl, quit. You need to stop. You gonna call yourself on the check. Check your damn self. Cause everybody, all 5 of y'all fuckers need to check yourself. Judy, what was your damn problem last night? Your hand are going all over there, trying to talk to some girl, please. And then you up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Judy. And then I thought you're not supposed to do 3 in the huddle talking. That's all they did last night.
Mm-hmm.
And then Quincy gonna try to back. Bitch, you know your damn way. Damn with them talking. Somebody damn so shit.
That's all he was doing.
Evil. You are just what you are. Evil. And you need to quit. One day, all y'all days are coming. And Mickey, you know the reason why you really got this cold and stuff?
I'm listening.
Damn.
She said, damn.
That's why she had the damn mask on. That's why golf all last week with the golf ball with the lipstick. That's why last week, a week before, you were talking about her breath. That's the reason why. That's the reason why.
Will be not.
I'm gonna need you to wrap up now, caller.
We're in hella trouble now.
But when you go, make sure you have a triple mask on. You won't get down there.
I sure will.
Y'all have a super blessed day.
Thank you,
have
baby.
one
Have a
too.
good one.
We have one too.
Here we go, another caller.
This call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
This is Jessica from Cali.
Hey,
What's
cuz.
up, Jessica?
Hey. So I got a lot to cover. I'm going to try to cover it as quickly as possible.
Go ahead, girl.
So it's a couple of people that I want to address.
Dress them.
So first of all, I want to talk about the low rent Norman Bates, the Quaker man. So he got up there.
Good.
So he gets up there. Like I said, low rent Norman Bates gets up there regurgitating Judy's lie about the way that ARPA funds can be used. And then he purged his sociopathic lie about what ARPA funds can be used for on a racist. What is this? Oh yeah, this racist trope that everybody go, oh, you niggas always want something for nothing, because that's essentially what that is.
Mm-hmm.
And again, with Liddell and Candace and Quincy. So you more offended by what Miss Bev got to say, or you more offended by what Miss Burns got to say than you are about. I'm assuming that he got family in the 3rd Ward or in the city of Flint. So he basically called, and I'm pretty sure he got family that agrees with certain people, or friends that agree with people about how the ARPA funds should have been dispersed.
Mm-hmm.
So you stood there and you let the Quaker man basically call them niggas who want something for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of Quincy, so Quincy, he tried and missed the net trying to come for art. So he claimed, okay, I was on that side of the podium. I never kicked nobody's ass. So you must think that we don't remember. You must think that folks don't remember you telling Mays that he was lucky he wasn't talking to his mother or sister or his daughter.
Yeah.
So that's an implied threat. Worse still is your behavior from up on the dais. So let's not just leave it at, okay, how you were before you were in a position where you were held to a higher standard. Now you are an elected official. And so as an elected official, you done talk to Tanya Burns the way that you would have whooped Mays' ass for talking to Tina, Sabrina, and Deborah. And Mays ain't never talked to Kate Fields the way that she talked to Tanya Burns. And you up there as a council member talking reckless like you in the parking lot of the after hours club, and like you gonna go in your truck. Let me see what else. Liddell. So Liddell, as usual, was clown shoe last night and hypocritical as usual. So she gonna use so first of all, you need to back off Miss Bev, and I'm talking directly to you. You need to back off of Miss Bev. So you, instead of addressing your own criminal behavior as a council member, you gonna throw up like you're on social media, like we on Facebook. You're gonna go after a resident and talk about past transgressions, rather than conduct yourself with decorum. So you ignore and you hope that we don't recognize some major differences between Ms. Bev and yourself. Mm-hmm. First of all, Ms. Bev actually paid her debt to society, took responsibility. Whatever it was. I don't know what it was. I'm not looking it up. I'm not worried about it. But whatever it is, and we only have Liddell's word that actually happened, Ms. Bev took responsibility for it. Unlike Liddell, who pretends and wants us to pretend like she ain't ever did nothing wrong. Secondly, and plus, Miss Bev didn't have the city attorney basically justifying her crime.
She was never charged, though. I don't think Miss Bev was ever charged with that.
Exactly. And so, Liddell, as usual, leaving out the facts, either substituting actual facts for alternative facts or only telling half truths. Well, we know that what you've done is the whole truth. It's documented. We got receipts. Mm-hmm. Secondly, Miss Bev was not an elected official at the time of her activities, whatever they supposedly were. Mm-hmm. The other thing that we need to remember is that Miss Bev certainly did not wield her power as an elected official to silence and make life difficult for the victim of an actual crime that she committed. So, correct me if I'm not, but was it Miss Bev who made sure that the person who Liddell bilked out of money for that bridge car, had her car towed, or she did something. She used her power as a council person to shut that person down. I committed a criminal act, victimized you, and because you spoke up about it, I'm going to use my power as an elected official to make life difficult for you. Yeah. Miss Bev ain't never done that. So, and personally, I don't give a fuck if Miss Bev was actually charged, and was convicted, and served time in jail. None of that detracts from the fact that Liddell is a crooked councilwoman and a bad human being, and somebody who's complicit in the literal and metaphorical death of the city of Flint. Mm-hmm. Miss Bev is still going to be the person getting the signatures that are going to send the beast of Maryland back to where she belongs.
Maryland.
And the best part is that Liddell's character takes a hit each and every time she denies the objective reality of her evil. And one last thing about Liddell.
You're going to have to wrap up now, caller.
Okay, I am. I will. So her beheading her. So she made a comment. So we sounded like Fat Tasha for Ricky Smiley. We didn't behead the first ward. Eric Myers beheaded the first ward through his behavior. So that argument is as specious as it is hypocritical. Mm-hmm. So I would buy that the observance of council rules and decorum really were really the motives behind Mason Fitch's and borderline hate crimes against Jasmine Stanley, Tanya Burns, and Jerry Winfrey Carter weren't ignored, tolerated, and probably even celebrated by the majority of council members. Yeah. And if alleged teachers and mothers didn't let fly with ableist attacks on colleagues who survived strokes, if that kind of behavior wasn't justified. So I said yesterday that
10 seconds.
Liddell, Judy, that Liddell, Candace, Quincy. So I said that they didn't care whether they lived or not. I said that they did not care whether or not the citizens of Flint lived or died. Now I am positively convinced that they are working actively to bring about the literal and figurative destruction of Flint and its citizens.
Thank you, Jessica. We're going to have you on one day as a special host, co-host. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for indulging me.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
Our people love to talk, child. It'll be hard to cut people off, just like Candace is doing. Bells up, bells ringing. It's time to go. Get out of here. Well, Miss Renee Jackson, they are trying so hard to bring the other side of Miss Burns out so they can throw her out like they did Mr. Mays. I can't be Miss Burns because I can't take too much, but she holds her own. She does. And she tries to do it in the most tactful way, but baby, they be getting the best of her and something.
No problem, Renee Jackson.
Liddell went after look, I'm trying to read. Hold on, let me answer the phone.
Or 2 to decline. Press 1 to start.
Oh, sorry, I hung up.
Linda Flowers, we gotta send her back to because Flint didn't have all they can handle.
Go back, y'all. I done messed up.
We gotta send her back to y'all. You can read that comment on there if you want to.
Liddell went after the neighbor by calling the police and the blight department, and she never paid the neighbor for the food stamp difference from her illegal hookup. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna buy the food stamps,
pay the people.
Pay the people, and don't go over.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that I have ever, indulged in activity.
You know what? We need to holler at the people. We need to pay the people for their bridge cards, T-shirts.
Yes, I'm just saying. So
we're gonna do a show on that though. We gotta do a show on the bridge card gate again. Cause did that lady she ain't get no money, and Liddell got $1,500.
Oh, I didn't know.
She bought no. I'm talking about from the candy. She could have paid the lady off for that.
I was gonna say, damn, that was a lot about hot dogs she bought.
Nah, dollar bill. I ain't driving her back to no Maryland. We're gonna put her on how she got here. Send her back to where she. Yeah, even say the ship. We can put her back on a boat ride back to Maryland.
So speaking of ships, it was a great falling out last night about Martin Luther King and the trash company. They sent a
what?
Hold on, we got another caller. Put a pin in it. Don't let me forget what I was talking about.
ML King, the fallout.
Good morning, caller. You been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Yes, this is Laquita from Tennessee.
Hey, Tennessee.
All right, Tennessee.
How y'all doing this morning?
Good.
How about yourself?
I'm doing good. The meeting, I just want to say with Quincy, let's just start off with him.
Great one.
He should 86 he talks one way. My grandmama used to say, you talking out of two sides of your mouth, out of both sides of your mouth. That's a down south, You talking out of both sides. You talk and you make this big speech, but then your vote don't support your speech.
Boom.
So you gotta
that's what he said. Boom.
Yeah, like he did something, and I see, like with Candace, this the thing. Y'all there, so I know you see it. It's like Liddell wants to control every who over the committee. She wants to dictate and control everybody's needs. Like she could go points of order, points of information, point of order, point of information. But when somebody do it to her, and they're too emotional. When you're in it don't even have to be politics, but when you're in a business frame, like I bake cake, so you have to be business minded. You can't, because I don't like a German chocolate cake. That don't mean that I can't provide a German chocolate cake for a customer. Right. See what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just like you're too emotional. And what the hell is up with the park? Park this, park that. I really don't like the word park. Me either. I mean, because park this, park that. But you got tarps. Right. You got. Here you go. People's houses is falling to the ground. You got people who. And I don't know if the residents of Flint is just. Flint has been through a lot. So I don't know if they're just burned out. They feel like it's broken promises. That's just what, but you cannot give up. But I think their hope is just, the hope done turn hopeless. in some cases, because 10 years, no water, no kind of, no money. You putting, what is $1,000, and people lost family members. They're getting cancer at an alarming rate because of the water.
Yeah.
So you wasting too much time arguing.
Yeah.
Put the personal shit to the side. Get in there and do the business of the city of Flint. That's a lot of the reason. I'm going to just be real about it, why people are not showing up. Nobody wants to come and hear that shit show, because that's what it be.
Yeah.
You know, if something don't go your way, or if Tanya called, like Quincy, he was very disrespectful to her, to me. But he, the same person like Jessica, if it was my mother, my sister, my cousin, but you doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Cussing you.
Yeah.
On the slick slide.
Yeah.
Spitting and cussing with that, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me.
Yeah.
But keep exposing, because I'm telling y'all, Liddell losing her, she losing. Just, you can tell that the cat is almost out of the bag. Because it's like they grasping for straw, you know. And
they blowing up.
Like Doug, he, whatever, you know, don't even, Mickey and Winston, Tanya, do not give that peon another minute of y'all airtime.
We won't.
Just don't do it.
Okay.
Because that's what he wants. That's giving him too much credit. Tanya needs to take it legally.
Right.
Don't say nothing about him, because that's what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Let that peon do what peons do, dry up.
Right.
And
right.
rock.
Right. Thank you,
Have a good
caller.
day.
You too. We
You
talk
have
to you
a blessed
tomorrow,
one.
girl. We talk to you tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We got another one.
The call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You been sound like you was down there last night. Was that a sneeze or a cough? You been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Oh, good morning. This is Philip. No, I was a little bit of a hack going on there. I got some jump to my throat.
What's up, Philip?
Yeah, I know. I got only like two little things to bring up. The first one is a lot shorter than the other. First one talking about the ARPA funds. I put in on the Facebook side. I put in the two sites that I've been putting in since they started this stuff. But what was it, 2020 or 2021? They started with the CARES Act, and then they started with the ARP, and they started with the Build Back Better, which nobody talks about, but it's there. It's there. If anybody goes back and looks for the Build Back Better plan, it's still there. All that stuff is laid out. It's right there at the site. If anybody wants to look at it, they keep bringing up, oh, it's ARP, oh, it's what they say, the general fund. But either way, that stuff is right there. There's no question about it. There's nothing to wonder, oh, is it this? No, it's right there. It's right there. It's been there. It's still there, and it's still active. Also, with the National Conference of State Legislatures, everything they've been doing, all that is still there. I put that up, too.
Okay.
Put that aside. Now, we're talking about how people act in council. This has been going on for years, longer than any of the people that are there now have been there, with the exception of Mr. Mays, Miss Worthing, and she's still fairly new compared to the last 10 years, and Miss Jerry Winfrey Carter. She's been there a while. Now, here's the thing. When the people talk about people getting emotional, when people talk about how people act, when they get into the idea of professionalism, this is something that's been brought up before, too. This is an old system from white superiority. It's been there. And, yes, it does work one way and has worked one way. To keep one group of people down while another group of people keep in charge and keep in order and keep everybody in line, in control for their purpose. It's been that way. And when people understand that, folks getting emotional, people are who they are. I get that some people, they're going to feel one way or another about it. But when we talk about how people act, there is procedure in place, there's process in place. That's what they need to be focusing on, not just how people act, but the process that's there. The process is laid out. Lots of places right now, lots of cities, Marysville in Michigan, Los Angeles in California, they just lost their mayor, one of their main council people over that stuff. They're setting up anti-racist bylaws and policies for the purpose of putting that stuff out of the way. They don't have to allow that. There are certain things within free speech that city councils don't have to do. Don't have to. If they look up through how free speech works and how it works with city council, certain stuff they don't have to do. I'm going to make this as short as I possibly can.
Go ahead, Philip.
I'm just saying the information is there for anybody who wants to find it, and if they don't know where it is, they can. There are people who can tell them. Mm-hmm. All they have to do is keep looking, keep asking. Don't ask just one person, two people. Ask everybody.
Right.
This is how we network. This is how people get to know each other. This is how people get information by putting their heads together. This is what community is supposed to do.
Right.
That's how community works. That's what community is. Mm-hmm. You know, people working together, people getting their information back and forth between them. Mm-hmm. And that is how you find truth versus fiction.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to leave that alone. But that whole thing about being professional, there's a right way and a wrong way. When they talk about people getting in their feelings, no. That is coming from an old system, and they need to address that.
Right.
All right. You guys have a wonderful day, and we love y'all.
Thank you.
You have a blessed one.
Thank you. And before I go back to
ML King,
the fallout, I want to make sure that I tell everybody, make sure you go to BEYOUTI5.com and order your 810 gear. 810 hats, 810 sweatshirts, 810 mugs, tumblers, t-shirts. We have it all. First Lady Michelle Pfeiffer told me yesterday, she said the pink on the website doesn't do it justice because the pink that you have on now is beautiful. I think she was just complimenting me anyway. You know, anything I put on look beautiful. But you too can look beautiful like me. Just go to www.BEYOUTI5.com and get your 810 gear. And while you're at it, go to that Cash App and hit $810 News Media Group. Because you see, we couldn't even make it in the studio this morning because we ain't got no change to put on our car to get there. So we're trying to get everything that we can to be the best for you. That's all.
Okay. So, I got a little something up there for you.
Oh, everyone on the YouTube side, this is Councilwoman Burns. Go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And while you're at it, hit that little bell. So every time that we go live, you go live. You never know. We might come back tonight and give you a little prime time special since we snowed in. You just never know. So make sure you hit that bell.
Ding.
Let's go back to the Martin Luther King.
The fallout
of Martin Luther King. So yesterday, condolences to the King family. We heard that Dexter King passed away. He went on to glory. And a resolution was sent up, and I kind of understood. I kind of understood a little bit what they was talking about.
What you understand about it?
Well,
I'm lost. I am lost.
It was a resolution sent up. Evidently, it had to be one of them add-on resolutions that we didn't have. And it wanted the MLK Day to be recognized by y'all snowed in. Y'all gonna have a nighttime call-in special. You know what? We just might do that tonight. We just might do that. So it was a resolution sent up saying that they wanted to recognize Martin Luther King holiday for the waste, for the garbage company.
What?
Me and Self was trying to get that together in our heads, but we couldn't because Martin Luther King Day had already passed. That's the first thing. The second thing is, I didn't feel the insensitivity of Don Pfeiffer when he said, this is a private company. I didn't feel like he was being insensitive with that statement. It made a lot of sense because you really can't dictate what another company is going to do. So I see both sides.
Mm-hmm.
And, the people, we were very passionate. When the speakers came up there, Martin Luther King died for sanitation workers. They still got our garbage was picked up. Y'all should have gave them the holiday off. But on the flip side, we got to be fair. We got to report both sides. The other people were saying, well, people may have wanted to work the holiday. Some places never close down. The hospitals don't close, the fire department. People do sign up to work holidays. Even all the school districts in Flint, I mean, not in Flint, but in Michigan, don't recognize MLK Day. It just so happened this year was a snow day for a lot of the other school districts, and they closed. But not even all the school districts recognize Martin Luther King Day. So it makes you wonder. I thought it was a federal holiday around the world. The banks, well, at least around the United States, the banks, the post office, all of them recognizes that as a federal holiday. But our schools and some of our companies don't. So I don't know if city council can really dictate a change to priority waste on when they can tell their workers to pick up garbage in the city of Flint. But I do understand. I understand the fight. I understand everything that they were saying, but I do get it on the management private side. You cannot go. That's something that should have been negotiated. You don't know if they have a union, like if they got to go back to the table. So I get all points. What do you think, Vicky?
With Janelle, let me put her. She said it's a federal holiday for federal employees.
Okay. So that makes sense. That makes sense to me. I get it. Was City Hall open? I don't think City Hall was open. I don't think City Hall was open at all. I don't. But and Quincy got so upset. He got so upset that how y'all gonna sit up here and just got through, y'all heard all of them speakers from last week come up here one at a time talking about how they wanted the trash to be picked up, and then y'all not even gonna sit up here and say nothing about no Martin Luther King holiday. And he walked out. That's what he did. But he was, I mean, y'all laughing, but seriously, that's what he did. Go back and watch the tape. That's what he said. He was very passionate about his speech. But what the hell was all of that clapping he was doing last night? And he was clapping, and they was like, why are you clapping?
So this basically.
Jacqueline Williams, with everything Flint has going on, Quincy chose that fight, just grandstanding, nothing more. He got up and made his exit up out of there. Do you hear me?
Oh man, I just can't. I'm looking at Christopher Sims on this right here. My bad. I'm looking at this.
He was gone. There was no insensitive bone, and it has time. Make things right before next year. Quincy voted for millions to private company. It should have been vetted. I mean, he didn't have no problem with Ashley Capitol building them damn buildings over there on Martin Luther King Day. So I don't know. That was his big exit last night.
Hold on. This happened?
Then his homie Deli, she drove the bus over him after he left. Oh, whoa. I know he watching. The
Break it down.
Under the bus, Quincy, when you left last night, she said your ass was emotional and you need to quit being so emotional and carrying on like that because you was tripping. That's what she said. I know he gonna come back. He gonna go back. He gonna be like, and he gonna get her together. He gonna get her together when he come back because his feelings be hurt when you go off on him on public. She gonna call him today. They're probably gonna smooth everything over. But when he come back, somebody gonna bring it up and it's gonna piss him off a little bit. And you got to teach people how to treat you, Quincy. Teach her how to treat you. Don't go for that, but don't let her call you emotional. You were standing up for what you believe was right. So you check her about that.
This question for you.
The clapping is part of his critical thinking.
Oh shit! I didn't see that.
That's that zesty stuff.
No, I didn't see that. I did not. Use a damn lie. I should have looked at that. I just saw the critical thinking part. Wow. No, it's not snowed in up here, man. Back in the day.
It's an ice storm. All the schools is closed. I couldn't get out the bed this morning. I was tired.
It's just, how they do it in Flint, but it is a little slippery out there.
And all of the resolutions that they passed the council and sent back to everything is everything that we talked about. So that's why I really didn't go down the list this morning. And when they got to council meeting, the Karagandi Water Authority thing, did that even pass?
Leave them people alone. That's Chinese. That's Latin. You don't know how to speak Latin.
I don't know what happened with that. But after that, Judy got up and corn was this time when she got up, corn was broken.
How was it broken? You can be the lawyer said last week you got it on what's
that was a different attorney. You know, they be switching up. That one last week said you just had to be in the building. Attorney Kim this week didn't say nothing. And so they was tired and they was ready to go. They knew they had been there way too long. Liddell knew her when Quincy got up and when Quincy left, she knew the shit was over with. And then Eva, she got her police and she left. The votes was gone at that point. So they was ready to call it a day. Like I said, we're gonna see a special meeting.
So Judy went and got out, left her seat, and the quorum was broke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Quincy left, the third ward left, Judy left. They was the Councilwoman Burns.
But hold up. Now listen, there's a lot. I ain't saying I'm the brightest. Let's just figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
Last week, lawyers said you just had to be in the building because remember
that was the attorney from last week, Mickey. They changed.
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm trying to figure this out. So Kim said because this is read is you know it's stated, all you got to be is inside the chambers.
Kim didn't say that. That was that man last week that was talking to us, and I told you he wasn't gonna be back this week.
Oh yeah.
I told y'all that last week. Once you talk to ATN, your ass is out of there. And so he was gone. He not gonna be back.
Look at Stephanie talking hella shit.
Because I went back there last night because
you see this right here, this blasphemy.
I went back there last night and I told it was this little guy and he was in some. It was Arnold. I told Arnold he need to go put some salt down. And he was like, "That's not me. I'm Blight." I said, "Clyde, can you go put some salt down?" Clyde said, "I'm not over that department." I said, "Well, hell, you over everything else. You need to go put some salt down." He was like, "That's that man over there." So it was some white man that was sitting over there. And so I went up and tapped his shoulder. He was scared as hell. I said, "You need to go put some salt down outside and on the streets because it's slick outside." And so he was like, "Oh, okay."
Look at this blasphemy.
Mickey Jordan, you don't understand because you're not thinking critically. Boom.
I'm not because I'm telling you, man, some of the stuff they doing, I just can't believe it. I'm done. Like, you know, I've been off the plane with counsel because, you know, I don't know how to, you know, I ain't seen no game like this. Like you can last week it wasn't counsel being broke when you got up out your seat. But this week, you get up out your seat, counsel being broke. Hey, I'm just trying to figure it out, Quincy. Because y'all don't know the rules, man. I don't want to think like Quincy, Stephanie. If I got to use that as a springboard, we all hit. I'm trying to see. That's why I quit watching it. This
You'll be doing that all week.
Man, Flint is going down the drain. And they sitting up here like they really doing some major things, the critical five. This is crazy.
You know what, Mickey? I think we're going to come back tonight with a primetime special. And the name of the show is going to be, You Got to Teach People How to Treat You. And we're going to do some critical thinking skills for counsel. Some things that probably would help them. You know, I got a list of things right here that I've been working on, you know, and just for like when someone claps at you, snap back at them. You know, this is like things that will help each other, you know, that'll help them.
I'm going to put up the definition of critical thinking too. Critical thinker. I'm going to put the definition up tonight.
Okay. So we're gonna do a little prime time special for them tonight between 8:39. That's why you gotta subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that bell so when we go live, y'all be with us. Would y'all like for us to come back tonight and we can all do a critical thinking activity just for about 30, 45 minutes. We can do some critical thinking, how to clap properly.
Has anybody heard from Maze? Because you call his phone. I ain't call his phone. I said I was, but
I think I'm gonna let him get some rest.
Yeah.
This Maze. What do you want, Winters? Nothing. Right. Nothing. I ain't nothing. So but y'all, you know what I'm saying? For those of you that do talk to him, call him and check on him. He'll answer the phone sometimes. But he'll call you back though. He always call you back.
Yeah, he will. He'll call you back.
One thing I bet he's still doing, I bet he's still taking care of the needs of the first ward, even though he's not in that seat. But you know what? I low-key think they miss his ass. I'm just saying, because they ain't got nobody to blame no more for their issues.
Right.
They scared to put off Councilwoman Jerry Murphy Carter, Tanya, or Dennis, because you can't depend on the Rose Garden to show up and be there for you.
So okay.
So they never would have quorum. They'd be waiting 15 minutes forever.
Yeah.
So. Oh, Miss Moore says she texted him Wednesday and still no response. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay too. Yep. Dollar Bill Maurice said to check on him. See, he's moving in silence. And you know what? Around Flint, sometimes that's the best way to move.
So let me tell you.
You cannot let people know because you got to teach people how to treat you around here.
No, you really do have to move like you're not here.
Yep. So Cassie, I can't see them on the YouTube side, but on the Facebook side, they said they would like to. It'd be great to discuss critical thinking tonight. Stephanie, are you available to come back on? Maybe you can be our parliamentarian tonight. Get a little zesty with us.
Whoa, hold on, stop it.
What? I'm just saying.
Enough is enough. We gotta.
That muskrat said when he was attacking the back of Kim's head. Enough is enough.
Man, let me tell you, he don't. He be thinking it me and he hate me, but he be cool because he think this man thought I was the one when they showed he was playing on his phone. He was thinking I was the one. He don't speak to me no more.
Oh, he thought you were
Yeah, he thought I was the one. Yeah, whenever the picture got took when he was showing how he really was.
He don't be paying attention. They asked him something last night. He said, "What was the question?"
Yeah,
he's out there playing that little game with them numbers and stuff.
Yeah, he thought it was me, man. He was mean mug, and I was laughing so hard. I said, "This motherfucker's a clown." I said, "He see me with my phone."
We have our two parliamentarians. Stephanie Rogers said, "Yes, ma'am." Philip Lee said, "If y'all talk on critical thinking that he wants in, it's one of his favorite topics." So. Yes, we will be talking some. We're going to talk critical thinking later on. I'm going to have some great critical thinking advice, and I'm not even going to charge them $175 an hour. I'm just going to give them.
You see what Brother Rodney said on the YouTube side. He said Miss Bev had him on the phone last night, so he in good spirits.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good, Brother Rodney. It's always good to see you down there. It's always good to see you down there.
We're going to put something together. We're going to figure it out. We're going to try to figure this out. We're going to put a critical thinker. I'm going to get the definition for that. But we can know what a critical thinker is and just, hey.
We're going to come back and we would like counsel if you're not doing anything tonight. Councilwoman Burns, Pfeiffer, Jerry Murphy Carter, the ones who usually bump with us. Join us tonight. This is free of charge. Maybe y'all can hire me and Mickey for $175 an hour. We will come. We're gonna come back and just show y'all a little bit of our skills tonight of what we can do to help out the council.
I mean, I definitely would love to be the parliamentarian. I can come in. We can cut a deal. Why stop at $2,800? Why not go for 10?
Well, exactly. I'm
spread the wealth.
It's two of us, because like I say, all of that point of order, throw that. Shut the fuck up. That's what you need to tell them. Tell them that a couple times, and then don't have no more issues.
Right. And if you actually get caught taking money, Get suspended or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, make sure it goes to the 501c3 first, and then you can take the money. But as much cussing as they did last night, it shouldn't be nobody up there on that council lecture, or not the lecture, but the podium. Because, they suspended maids for cussing. You can't say bad words. But that's okay. We're going to show you how to critically think before you get your words out tonight. We're coming to you, 810 News Media Group, primetime special tonight on critical thinking. Mickey, take us out of here.